everyone.
Hi.
And welcome to Story Spot number 6. My name is Miss Ashley.
I'm Mrs. C.
And today we are going to be talking with you a little bit about emotions. Everyone's been cooped up inside their house and probably been experiencing a lot of different moods and feelings. So we thought we would talk a little bit about that. So for beginning, we're going to sing our traditional If You're Happy and You Know It song, but we're going to skip happy because we always do happy. And we are going to go with sad, and that's going to go boo-hoo. And we're going to go with silly, which is wiggle and dance, and angry, stamp your feet, and we're going to do excited, and we're going to shout hooray! Okay, so here we go. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're sad and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo, boo-hoo. If you're silly and you know it, wiggle and dance. If you're silly and you know it, wiggle and dance. If you're silly and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're silly and you know it, wiggle and dance. If you're angry and you know it, stamp your feet. Stomp. If you're angry and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're angry and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're excited and you want to shout hooray, hooray! If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're excited and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray!
I'm glad we ended it on a happy note.
I'm feeling excited. How
Me
about
too,
you?
yes. Well, we're excited because we've seen some of our patrons coming through the drive-up window. Kim and her daughters Danielle and Alia and the baby were there. And the Granville librarian came by yesterday with her daughters to get some books. They were more than ready to get new books. Okay, our parent tip today is teaching empathy or social emotional skills is very important for kids before they go to school so that they can handle the situations that they encounter. So one way you can help a child to do this is when you're reading a story, ask the child how they think the character in the story feels. And I think we have some good books to go for that.
Yes. Our first story is Today I Feel Silly by Jamie Lee Curtis. Silly, cranky, excited, or sad, everyone has moods that can change each day. Curtis describes the many moods with playful rhyming text and gives great descriptions of your different emotions. So the one I picked, I thought was a good illustration. Says, today I am angry. You'd better stay clear. My face is all pinched and red ear to ear. My friends had a play date. They left me out. My feelings are hurt. I want to shout. And I like how it's all red, like angry, and it even shows descriptions of how her face looks.
And her hands, if you can see, they're all curled up. She's mad. That reminds me of the American Sign Language sign for bear. Grrr, just like when you're angry. So related to that, we're going to be showing you, I'll be showing you the nonfiction books that kind of go along with this. Nonfiction has books for all ages in it, the younger children as well as the older children on most topics. And this one is called Who Feels Scared by Sue Graves. And it's about how we each have different fears. I'm afraid of spiders. How about you, Ashley?
I'm afraid of sharks.
Sharks, oh gosh, hopefully we don't encounter too many of them. But okay, so each of us has our scared factors, so this kind of helps you deal with that and realize that other people do have different fears.
This next fun book is How Are You Peeling? Foods with Moods by Saxton Freeman and Juiced Elfers. This book features real-life produce with faces depicting various emotions. Each face is carved with a different emotion, which you can't help but smile at. They're all pretty funny when you look at them.
Ask Mom before you do this at home.
Yeah, get some help with that if you want to do that. So it says, how are you feeling? And it has all the different produce here with different faces. And your child can help describe each face, see what they think the feeling is. Pretty fun.
I like it.
Yeah.
Can I read that one later?
I like the mushroom.
And another book is I Have Feelings. And this is a read and learn book. And there are also ones on each individual feeling as well, angry, sad, happy, excited, that you can check out.
Okay, Next one, How Do Dinosaurs Say I'm Mad by Jane Yolen and Mark Teague. This is another great book in the How Do Dinosaurs series. Illustrations and rhyming text explore some of the things that dinosaurs might do when they are angry and how they should control their tempers. I personally like how on every page they will try to hide it in there, but the different name of the dinosaurs on each page. So this one's the Afrovenator.
And parents, your children can pronounce them better than we adults can.
Yes, that's very
after
true.
hearing them once.
This is a fun one to check
The
out.
one I remember that she's written is How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight, but there's a bunch of other titles
There's
as well.
very many, yes.
Okay, related to the anger this is a nonfiction book for kids called How to Take the Grrr Out of Anger.
That's fun to say.
Yes, it is. And there's all kinds of different things. They have survival techniques and things that you can do to warning signs, what your anger buttons are, and how to calm down, and even having anger radar. I might have to read this one too. So that's by Elizabeth Burdick. She's also known for a lot of the board books that she does for babies.
Okay, this next one is a new story here at our library. It's called No Fits Nilsson by Zachariah O'Hora. Nilsson and Amelia do everything together, but if one little thing goes wrong, Nilsson throws the biggest fit ever. Amelia does everything she can to calm him down, but sometimes she needs help calming down too. I like in the story how when it's time to go out and run errands, Nilsson doesn't want to go, but then Amelia steps in and calls it an adventure and not errands. So it changes the whole perspective around.
Life is an adventure right now for all of us.
That is true. Also, banana pancakes and banana ice cream seem to be the key in helping Nilsson with his temper tantrum. So you'll have to check
dropped
it out.
his
It
ice
does,
cream
yes.
there.
They're right there. It looks like it fell, but I'll show you the quick picture of her. And just the fun illustrations inside. He didn't want to go, but she calls it an adventure. And then he gladly goes.
As a former babysitter, I think this one would come in handy for teenagers and babysitters taking care of young children too. I might have to read that.
Okay. Can't check that one out yet.
No, not yet. I'll have it. Okay, another nonfiction book, and something we've been stressing during this time, is how time outside makes you feel. I know there's some people that will avoid the outside, but it's really good to get out, get the fresh air, the sunshine, and just get the activity out of your body too, to run around and play. So this helps you to de-stress after an angry time or a fearful time, to get outside. There's also books on how nutrition can help you feel, and how I forgot what the other title is, but there's another title in here in that series. And Lauren Brunker has written a book that fits in with our superhero information called How to Be a Superhero, called Self-Control. And it's superpowers to help younger children to regulate their emotions and senses. And I think we have a song, don't we?
We do. This is a song that's for a good self-regulation technique. So it's called a Big C Star. What you're going to do is you're going to stretch first. And then you're going to hug yourself.
I always like hugs.
And then you're going to take a deep breath in.
Like you're smelling a flower. Like you're blowing out a candle.
That's right. We're going to make it fun.
But we're going to make it fun in this song.
Yes. Okay. Goes,
big sea star, big sea star, little cuddle clam and a big sea star, a big sea star, a big sea star, little cuddle clam and a big sea star, a pufferfish, a pufferfish, little cuddle clam and a big sea star. You want to try that with us again? Do we have time? Oh, we don't know. But
okay.
yeah, I think we have time.
We'll do it one more time.
Okay. A big sea star, a big sea star, little cuddle clam and a big sea star, a big sea star, a big sea star, little cuddle clam and a big sea star, a pufferfish, a pufferfish, little cuddle clam and a big sea star. I want to keep doing that.
That was fun. And that was from jbrary.com.
Mhm.
One of
Our
our favorite
favorites.
movies, so
Thank you,
check
Jane
out that
Bird.
site.
If
Yes.
you ever catch this. Okay, I have a question for you, Miss Ashley.
Okay.
what's an easy way that children might be able to tell their parents how they feel, their family, without exploding, or just to kind of let them know what they're feeling?
One way that we have, I found, is a feelings chart that they can make. So this is Today I Feel. This is just one I found on the web. This came from loudestlibrarian.com, and this is something where they can draw the faces in here, and you can also add in your own faces and different emotions. And then we have a little brad or paper fastener, and then a piece of cardstock. So every day it's a good way to check in and see how they're feeling that day. Instead of asking, how are you doing, you can say, how are you feeling? And so it makes the child more self-aware of their feelings.
How are we feeling today?
Well, I'm over here on happy.
Oh, okay, all right, I'm happy too. Happy.
And it's also good for vocabulary too. So they're learning a word. When they put happy, they're associating it with that face and feeling.
If they can identify the way they're feeling, that makes it easier for them to communicate.
Right.
Yes.
So, and then we will also have these at our front desk. So if we want to pick one up, you're more than welcome to take it home and make one at the house and use this on a daily basis, or just as a fun activity to do with your child. And
we are open again
Yes.
on limited basis. We're only allowing 60 people into the building at a time for an hour at a time. And you're having your temperature taken before you come in. We even get our temperatures taken before we come in. So we're hoping to see some of you in person again, and we can hand out these and different things coming up. So.
All right,
Okay,
so
I have a, go ahead, I'm sorry.
no, go ahead, you got your poem, right?
I have a
You
poem,
wanna
yes.
share?
Judith Viorst is one of my favorite children's poets, and last month, April, was National Poetry Month. She has written a book called If I Were in Charge of the World and Other Worries, but we picked this one today because it says, what are you glad about? What are you mad about? And I'm going to read the first poem. What are you glad about? What are you mad about? If you had just one color to paint the whole world, would it be orange or gray? If you had just one message to give to the world, would it be grrr or hooray? We heard those two in the song. If you had just one place you could live in this world, would you choose here or away? What are you glad about? What are you mad about? How are you feeling today? Did you wake up this morning all smiley inside? Does life taste like ice cream and cake? Or does it seem more like your goldfish just died and your insides are one great big ache? Do you wish you could go in a closet and hide? Or would you rather go play? What are you glad about? Mad about? Sad about? How are you feeling today? When they ask you to do something, will you say yes? Or will your answer be no? Do you think that you get what you want, or much less? Are you shrinking or starting to grow? Is that person you see in the mirror a mess, or is that person okay? What are you glad about? Mad, sad, or bad about? How are you feeling today?
That was a great poem.
I like that one, yes.
Okay, so
Okay. I think we have
I think
time.
that's time. Oh, we do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we have a little bit of time if it's still filming. Okay, so we have our goodbye song.
Okay, and this is The More We Get Together.
The more we get together. So more together. Wait, okay.
Yeah, right.
I'll do it the same.
Okay,
I can't
okay.
remember. And
Happy.
happy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then friends.
Friends, yes.
Okay.
Put yourselves together. Okay, ready? The more we get together, 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 the more we get together, the happier we'll be. For your friends are my friends, and my friends are your friends. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Have a wonderful week. I hope you're feeling all happy, excited, and all those different feelings this week. And summer reading is coming up.
Yay!
Watch our YouTube channel, our Facebook page, and our website for more information.
All right. Bye,
Bye.
guys.